the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Miami's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are in the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pocket breaking down, trying to get the throw off.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this man coverage team. The Knights offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time on your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The Knights will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Gets made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. To the air. It's back. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Grab down the middle. It's Fox. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. And now the handoff. Throws a stiff one. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
And it's caught at the 10. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Second down and goal. The run to the left, trying to find Pater. Touchdown Knights as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee when they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Looking to throw. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's a quick grab. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. And that sets up a return. McCovert seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. It's Beck. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down.
Now the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some...
And they heave it deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Choosing to return the punt. And the return will be brought down. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. All right, here's the toss play. He finds some space. First out and more. He's still running. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaks into open space. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Knights will line up here on first down and goal. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delayed game of offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Catch made on the left side. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Completion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The Knights bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. You're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Touchdown, Canes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better enough leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now they're running on the toss. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Pass rush closing in. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Miami offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Good completion to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from a very long distance. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
With pressure and sack, and to be tackled inside the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He's running out of time here. It's intercepted and they'll score. Touchdown, Miami. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in their semifinal game.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football. On a second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Dropping back, it's Brown. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. They'll try to run for the first down. Passes the 40. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, this offense coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. To the air, it's Brown. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. keeper for the first down and more. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Going again on second and 10. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Canes will have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good.
24, UCF 17.
They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a starter on the next drive. UCF offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll toss it to the right side. A quick shoot. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Back to throw. It's Brown. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Knights are looking to keep this drive going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Nixon. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Extending the play now. Picks up the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Knights trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to throw. It's back. Short connection with a tight end here. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Miami, 31, UCF.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the ground, it's Montgomery.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grabbed by the receiver. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense really clicking here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Makes the catch. It's Burke. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Testing the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Enough to convert on 3rd there, so first down from the 12 now. The Knights have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled at the 1-yard line, couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Knights line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down here for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. It's a short return. They made the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. Pushing it all the way. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw. Get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. They're going to run it. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Knights! They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Downfield, it's Beck. Grab down the middle, it's Daniels. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And now they run the draw play. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's back. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Daniels. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the catch is made off the carom there. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
UCF 38.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Pump over the middle. It's Burke. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Can't get it away with it. Defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. To throw, it's Brown. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll scramble for a first down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UCF. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead.
And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with a 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there. Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So here we go, third and medium. This defense trying to get a stop here and force an overtime field goal attempt. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they regain the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it's good. A pressure field goal to stay in the game and force another OT.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. To throw, it's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Knights are going to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
UCF 54, Miami 48.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a strong stiff arm. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Touchdown, Canes. And they answer in overtime.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is. Let's see if they can win it.
Signs a quick throw. And he gets in there. The two-point try wins the game in overtime. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short of getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys have done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight.